Valley Sales of Hutchinson is your auto source for new Chevrolets and used cars. Stop out and see Valley Sales on Highway 7 East in Hutchinson. Browse their full line of inventory or visit them online at valleyhutchinson.com. Their service center repairs all makes and models. They have a full-service collision center and a GM parts department. Receive award-winning sales and service from your friends at Valley Sales of Hutchinson.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Tiger Rewind. I'm Joel Niemeyer, and boy, last night, 1 point away from pulling off one of the bigger upsets in a long time. The Hutch Tigers fall to Becker 21-20, the number one ranked Becker team. Hutchinson coming into the game with 5 starters out due to injury. The Tigers almost came that close. It came down to missed 2-point conversions. That was the difference in this game. Let's get to the highlights.
Is brought to you by Bill's Family Foods in Superette.
The first offensive play of the game for the Becker Bulldogs, and it was the game's only sack for the Hutchinson Tigers, as Big Anton Cadillac, he got loose, and the Cadillac brings him down to the turf, and that was the sack. Tigers forced a punt on that drive, and then on the ensuing drive, the Hutch Tigers would take their one and only lead of the game, as they would get Charlie Renner to get the pitch and go into the end zone, and he would be in for the touchdown. It would be a 6-0 game at that point. The Tigers missed the 2-point conversion, which would be key. With a 1-point loss, they would miss the 2-point conversion there. Made it 7-6 after Becker got a touchdown. The Becker Bulldogs, they had a nice little drop-in pass to Kyan Bloomquist for the touchdown there. Then on the next, after the touchdown, the Beckers next. Becker would be driving again, but the defensive line got some pressure on the quarterback here, forced the quarterback to kind of throw it up for grabs, and it was pulled in by Nate Thody. Interception for the Hutch Tigers. Nate Thody stopping that drive there. It would be 7-6 at the half. Becker would score 2 third-quarter touchdowns. They would get a touchdown from Mitchell Soltow, a 60-yard touchdown, and then Zach Bengtson would run one in from 5 yards out. That would give Becker a 21-6 lead, but the comeback was then on in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth. After a long drive, Hutch would give it off to Carter Verhasselt, and Carter would get into the end zone. Made it a 21-12 game, and once again, the Tigers missed the 2-point conversion. So that means you're still down by 2 scores. You're still down by 9 points, 21-12, with a minute left in the game. Tigers driving. Tigers would get into the end zone here. It'd be a touchdown pass from Nate Thody to Charlie Renner. Renner with a nice little slant pattern over the middle, gets into the end zone. Tigers would make the 2-point conversion. That would make it 21-20. It forced an onside kick, which the Tigers did not recover. Becker recovered the onside kick. They knelt down for the win, and that was all she wrote. So came just that close. A few missed 2-point conversions away from knocking off the number one ranked team in the state, the Becker Bulldogs. Tigers drop to 3-2 on the season. Hutchinson is at Wilmer for their final road game of the week, final road game of the year next week, and you'll hear that on KDUZ. That's the Tiger Rewind, brought to you by Valley Sales.